Let's talk about Return of the Macs. Mac 10 handle. Yes, going up against Dope Powden. Again, another single. The single versus the single. Let's go ahead. Mac 10 handle. Let's go.
Dirty ass room staring at candles, high on drugs, all alone with my hand on the Mac 10 handle, scheming on you niggas. I sit alone in my dirty ass room staring at candles, high on drugs, all alone with my hand on the Mac 10 handle, scheming on you niggas. By myself in my four-cornered room watching Hard Boiled. I feel like I'm crazy, my brain on drugs, my bulletproof on run. Flats, late at night, I'ma look for cuz. Just ride through his hood and when I see that chump, I'ma jump out the truck and dump my gun. You ain't never been through it, so you scared of that kind of shit. Hit me on the song and say, P pop a lot of shit. Too much of that gangster music, nah, this reality rap, I really go through it in interrogation rooms. I don't crack, nigga, I got nothing for ya. Talk to my lawyer, shit. Nowadays it's hard to kill, be careful where you pull that trigger. They got you on film, they got eyes in the sky. We under surveillance, that OnStar on your car, track anywhere you been. Gotta watch what I say, they tapping my cell phone. They wanna sneak and peek inside of my home. I'm paranoid, and it's not the weed. In my rear view mirror, these cars, they follow me. So I bust rights and lefts and rights, till I stop seeing those Impala headlights. Then I circle my block to make sure it's smooth before I go upstairs to my four-cornered room. I sit alone in my dirty ass room staring at candles, high on drugs, all alone with my hand on the Mac 10 handle, scheming on you niggas. I sit alone in my dirty ass room staring at candles, high on drugs, all alone with my hand on the Mac 10 handle, scheming on you niggas. Listen, don't talk to me about songs, cause I embarrass you. 24 karat gold plaques in my living room. Same carat to watch, you know the fucking time. I wrap circles around niggas on my grind. I draw circles around these roaches with the chalk. Get your body outlined in the streets of New York by the king from Queens. Any via Long Island, Hempstead, two to your head. You stop wildin'. Look at me now, grown up. I turned out to be a legend in my own time. They say General Bars, he stalks through the night. You can hear him in the ghetto where it's dark, cause the lights all shot out. Shout out to niggas put the pot out when they see the boys coming from deep. It's getting hot out, we hit the hot out. Couple hours and we back. Too much money out here to be anything less than pain. You know me, I keep the dough pounding. Nice and neat, low key, I'm lounging. We turned up in the street, you get found in. Same spot you was trying to wow out in. Big hammer to waist, that's how I gotta move. If it ain't the 350, it's a night for a tool. For niggas thinking they smooth, what I'm supposed to do? I attack motherfuckers who stunt. It's not cool, kids, don't try this at home. It's nothing to play with. Enjoy your young life, don't fuck with the gauges, cause
don't fuck with the gauges. Yo, we had to stop it at some point. And Peter's going off on that shit.
That was Mandarin. That was fucking Mandarin if I ain't never heard it myself.
It's one long verse. I can't do nothing about it. Let two verses rock, and the other one I got to stop it. So how much time left on this song?
You did not let two verses rock on Mac 10 handle.
And we already established your math is horrible when it comes to these shows. I definitely played two verses off the last track. Absolutely did. I promise you I played two verses. Thank you, DJ Scanless.
Shout out to Skate with the drop.
Sometimes you just there in the clutch. Mac 10 handle versus Dope Powden. Again, two fire songs. We're talking Return of the Mac versus Albert Einstein. Let's talk about it, chat. You got a chance to vote on this as well. Leave it in the chat. I give him his who do you got? Mac 10 handle or Dope Powden?
Mac 10 handle. I'm riding shotgun in the whip. Riding shotgun in the whip with Trip on that one, man.
We'll see if Triple C agrees with you, but
agree.
I had never seen Hard Boil. I'd heard of Hard Boil, but I never wanted to watch it more after I heard it in that song. I was like, I got to see that. Because he's watching it in the video, and I was like, I got to watch that.
Never seen Hard Boil?
Before the video? No. I known about it. Again, there's a bunch of Asian movies, that that never got across. That one made me go, I gotta watch that movie right there because P said so. So
I watched. I saw Hardball after Only Built for Cuban Links because they made reference to a lot of references in Cuban Links is for the killer, and Chow Yun Fat is in Hardball is in both movies.
oh shit, Chow Yun Fat. That's right.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen that.
Wow.
Been a while since I've seen it.
Damn,
That
bro.
movie's old.
Wow.
Good old days.
I mean, that's crazy because
Hardball was fire, Mr. Tumber. I'm just saying I was late. I didn't say I didn't see it.
Hardball is fire.
I'm just making an association of how cats put in movies into the music and associated characters and stuff. Like, again, is there anything current that even references any movies, not necessarily 90s, but even just 2000 movies or
No, no.
They do well, that's 90s.
That's a good question.
like not 90s, like young people, like for young cats, right? Do they reference their movie period of like whatever came out in the 2000s, 2010s? Anything associated with that?
I don't.
Wow, it's
I mean,
deep.
obviously,
I want to
obviously
ask.
we haven't heard all the albums that have come out
Of
recently.
course, of course.
Of the ones that I have heard, I don't think so, man.
Right.
I think so.
Oh no, I think people mention ATL or Roll Bounce. And,
No, I
don't
think
think
there's
so?
references. I think there are references to movies, but I just don't.
I think that 2000s generation had a slew of their own movies before it got really out of hand. Like again, ATL, Roll Bounce, the Inkwell, all these kind of like little movies for like that younger generation. Again, anything Bow Wow related at that time was kind of like that little generation. How many movies had a rapper in it with the name Little? You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't it like there a bunch of little rappers in the 2000s? You know what I'm saying?
But Scam brings up a good point though. The way that rappers referenced movies in the 90s did feel different. I'm trying to like rattle through
Because
my head.
you went back, like you actually, I gotta go check this movie out. Like,
Yeah.
if you wasn't hip to it, you have to go back and check it now.
Oh wait, I got one for you. I got one
Yeah,
for
but when
you.
you're on a
I got
tour
one for
bus,
you,
you're on a
Scan.
tour
I got
bus,
one for you.
Oh.
Hold on, I got one for you, Scan.
What's that?
Who, Jody? Little Jody?
Baby boy.
Baby boy, kid. Bad people reference baby boy.
Yeah,
kid.
mad people do reference. Mad people do reference.
Minute-
Baby.
Bad people reference baby boy.
Minister
Friday too, right?
The 90s. Maybe some of the sequels people probably. I mean, that's a good one too. The sequels maybe. The sequels were in the 2000s.
I'll say Boys in the Hood.
But that was
Boys in the
90s.
Hood.
90s definitely. No, 90s goes without saying.
definitely.
We're talking about after the 90s. We're talking about the younger generation. Like, what did they have to reference?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
Well, again, they got
Nah,
Shrek.
there's got to be. There's got to be.
They got
this is
Shrek.
Stupid.
They got
Frozen.
You got it,
Frozen.
but that also goes and Breeze, I understand it, man. That goes also into how movies were made over and how they're done over so rapidly and watered down to that aspect. We're talking back when Hard Boil was referenced in Cuban Link and all that other stuff. Movies were consumed in a different way. It was more of like like an underground kind of thing,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, so let me chime in and say something. I agree with Ike 100%, but you got to think about it. So rappers who are like of our generation or a little older, they're referencing 70s movies, 80s movies, and 90s movies. Now, when you say 2000 and this next generation, who are they referencing?
Twilight.
90s movies.
Twilight.
Barbershop. Are we there yet?
Twilight.
But that's why I said Friday, because how many? But think about it. How
Definitely
many
Fridays?
How many of our generation, what Friday did to us inspired how many? And now their parents are watching Friday with their kids, and now I remember watching Friday. You know what I'm saying? So like I could see there has to be some sort of reference to that aspect because you don't realize how far of a gap that might be.
But don't forget the barbershop, the shit with Ice Cube. The Are we there yet? You know what I'm saying?
There you. Wow.
Yet. I said plural. I said plural. Yet, because there's a few of them. There's a few of them. There were, but again, I think you're right. Our caliber was a little different. But at the same time, though, bro, we were just raised a little different. Like I think I saw something about RoboCop recently. Like RoboCop, they tried to remake it a few times. It never came out good. They say the best one is the first one because it was very violent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the new ones didn't go that route.
But
it was like
it looks different. The way it's shot and all the coloring and shit like that.
I'm sure.
And it
But
plays a
they
huge
said it
part,
wasn't
man.
violent. They said the first one was like really violent. And I'm thinking to myself, like,
You fly,
man,
buddy.
I was 10 years old when that shit came out. And I was like front and center, like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Love that
And-
movie.
Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Like we was
Oh, yeah.
raised a little different. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I just point this out just so that we can celebrate. Right, we're celebrating Prodigy, and we're just kind of just breaking up the conversation just to make sure that we understand what's going on with the music and everything. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of just went in that direction for just half a sec. But go ahead, Julie.
No, you're right. You're right. We got to get some more votes going. Like I said, the chat got a chance to leave their votes. We're gonna find out what they think. DJ
Real
Hobo,
quick, real quick, and I just before I forget a movie
give
that
your
was
vote
all
too. Give your vote too. Go ahead.
Scarface was a huge movie that everybody referenced in
Oh,
hip hop
of
and everything
course.
when
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
80.
You know, and the Godfathers and shit like that. I'm going what was the record off of
It was
what
Mac
was the name
10
of the record?
Handle versus the Doe Paladin.
Mac 10 Handle.
Mac 10. No, actually, okay, you were the first one to give your vote. DJ Hobo, who do you got?
I'm going Doe Paladin.
You going Doe Paladin? What's that about?
Again, hot take. That beat for Mac 10 Handle is a little played out for me. It just
That bass line?
yeah. It just I mean I feel like a lot of people used it. Scan asked a question in the
Facts
chat.
question. Yep.
Who did it better? I feel like Ice-T did it better.
Mhm.
And I just, it's a dope sample, but I expect more because we're talking about not just Prodigy here, we're talking about Alchemist as well. I feel like that was a little lazy. He didn't change it. He didn't change anything on that.
Interesting.
Back then, he was notoriously looping. Back then, he was, he was a
You
looper.
said I was lazy, kid?
I did.
He
With
said,
my,
"I did."
with my whole chest. I meant it.
Where's Wazzy at?
That's both all around.
I'm channeling my inner YZ right now.
Oh wow!
That's at home.
Yo, 210 Gans in the chat said Kill Bill still gets referenced. And
Yeah. Kill Bill, yep.
Definitely for sure. Let's keep pushing. We got one vote each on each side of the battle here. Mac 10 handled by Ike, Doe Paladin by Hobo. Triple C, what are you thinking about between these two records?
No, I'm going the Mac 10 Handle.
Mac 10, you are not tired of that bass line.
Yeah. Well, it goes with the theme. It goes with the theme of the album. Return of the Mac. The whole album is like.
I'm so
70s.
glad you said that. I'm
That's
so glad he
easy.
said that.
That's
Got a black exploitation kind of vibe to it.
You would be upset if this wasn't on the album for how they stuck to the theme.
I
If
would.
this wasn't on there, me personally.
I would. But
I would. Cool Breeze, what are you thinking between these two records, sir?
This is a tough one. But I really like what both did on that Doe Paladin. I really like that joint, man. I think it really took it to another level because it just seemed like it was going one way and then it just elevated it with the beat switch up and everything. So I really like that joint.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go with that. Even though I love Mac 10 Handle, that's one of my favorite joints, but this one right here was just like it was something different.
It's got a vibe. No, listen, I had
Yeah.
the two records, two different eras, a little bit. Like the mix on Albert Einstein is a lot louder. I'm constantly having to drop the line. So there's definitely a what's up with that beat as soon as it comes on. Like no matter what, even no matter how much I lower, it's still like what's up. And it's a strong song, definitely is. But we're currently tied up at the moment. DJ Scanners, let's see if you could break this tie. Battle of the Singles, Mac 10 Handle versus Doe Paladin. Who do you got?
I am going Mac 10 Handle.
I ain't going Mac 10. Mac 10 Handle. Why is that?
I think everybody made points. Hobo made a point with everything, and I get it. I think if anything, I think P's story on it kind of also lends to the legacy of that sample. If anything, you know what I mean. So I kind of dig it for that.
Fair enough. Chat, you've had plenty of time. Was the voting booth still up, Hobo, or is it closed already?
No, it's closed.
The guys had plenty of time to place your vote. I don't want to hear no nonsense, no Mandarin, whatever. Let's find out if you guys, again, if you're keeping track of what just happened in this room, let's see if you got the same vibe and the same vote. What were their results, DJ Hobo?
Doe Paladin, 67%.
Doe Paladin taking home the win in the chat.
Close.
Yo, Very close. Similar stats in this room, except it was reversed. And we're talking about Mac 10 Handle going up against Doe Paladin. One single vote took it home. Mac 10 Handle takes home the win. Round number 4. That's right. And if you're keeping track of what's been going on as far as the math is concerned, you know, we come to that point in the show right now where I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate that we're celebrating Prodigy. Rest in peace to that man. We missed that man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get a chance to check out that last album that Mobb Deep just released last year. You're doing yourself a disservice. It's awesome. And if you want a chance to review it maybe with us, you can check it out on our channel, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. We have an episode where we specifically cover that particular project, and it was awesome. Shout out to Mass Appeal for that beautiful rollout last year. I mean, I can't go on enough about how much I love Mass Appeal last year for doing all that shit. But we've come to the conclusion of tonight's theme. Again, shouting out Prodigy, of course, featuring Alchemist.